wipers everywhere. This is Briar Dude. I'm making a video, my humidor part 2. I did some changes to it. I was watching the Derek Tant video, and he was telling how he's guilty of a lot of people by leaving things in bags, and I'm probably the most guilty. I had everything in bags, and I just came to the realization from talking to several people that it's going to die unless you get it in jars. So I converted everything I had over to jars, and I'll get a look at it with the glass down. While you're drooling over it, the housekeeping is bent apple, nerup, with a little bit of soda bed in it, even though it's not in bedtime. It's in puff of pipe time. But this is an old bookcase that my mom had. You've seen it in the first video. I didn't make too many changes at the top. This pipe rack, old Pops and I built. We built him one, built me one, and I just added some tins up under here. And the velvet and the Prince Albert are ones he found for me at an antique store. They're really cool, and they're functional, in great shape. They got just enough wear to see how old they are, but they function just fine. We were even talking about carrying some Prince Albert and some velvet in it. That'd be a real novel type of carrying thing. He's telling me to get out of the way. Say hi, old Pops.
Hi, old Pops.
Now, the main change I made was the process of getting everything converted over to the jars. And I got my Englishes up here, because I guess it's no secret now, cat's out of the bag, they're my favorites. And then I got my aromatics down here. And what I did was I got these are just a standard pint jar. Is that what it is? And I just got access to the tin art. Some I just photographed from the tins that I had, and others I went online, and there's actually a website that posts seller labels. Doesn't carry everything, but they got quite a few. I got quite a few from there, and you just download them and put them on a formatted sheet, 8.5 by 11, and put 3 rows of, and sized them to 1 7/8 where they fit on here, and just had them printed at Staples off on sticker stock, and then just put them on there. It's kind of similar to what Mutton Chop has done. This whole thing was designed after what I saw him do on his. It was just I knew that making that change from bags to jars was going to be a huge one, but the way I saw him lay that out, I knew that this setup wouldn't undergo any more evolution. So I knew that I just kind of patterned it after what he did, and I'm real pleased with it. I don't ever have to make any major changes ever again. Just like if I get tired of this, I pull it out, I put it in storage, put a new one in, And as long as I keep these, now say like I've got more than one jar of something, like this is Embarcadero. Like I've got more than one jar of that stuff. I love that. So the extras are down here, and they have just a regular blue piece of tape on them. There wasn't any sense in going all that, but they're also numbered. Like if I've got 4 jars like Sir Walter Raleigh, I got 6 jars of that. The main one will be right there, and then the ones down there will be labeled 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I got quick access to them. And that's it. Basically, it turned out pretty nice. Up here, I added a little bit up here. These are my go-to. This is what I like smoking more than anything. My 3 favorite arrows are 1Q, BCA, and Colt Blood Red Moon. And then the backups, like a second tier type favorites, are Caramel Apple Pie, Nutty Irishman, Appalachian Berry, Malta Dulce, can you believe it or not? Anyway, spank me and send me to my room. And Peach Cobbler and Vanilla Custard. And my Englishes are Quiet Nights, Kensington, and Star of the East Flake. Those 3 are just my top 3 favorites. And then I got 2 of the Arango cigar Balkan Supreme. Found a huge quantity of that and bought it. It was dry as a popcorn fart, I'm telling you. And it took me 4 days to rehydrate it. But I came up with a really cool rehydration method. I'll probably do a video on that if people want to see it. And then of course I got Chelsea Morning and Happy Hour. I love those. That's what I smoke. That's my favorites. And then everything else is, you know, down here. And I like it. I like it because it's right where I can see it. Not only is it protected, but it's right where I can see it. Last night I thought, well, I hadn't had any bijou in a long time. You know, I was interested in, you know, just Virginias and the Orientals, and I had a bowl of that last night. Just slide it out, and I got a tray that I prep on. This is an antique tray. It's copper, and I love it, but it's not going to work for this. I'm going to have to replace it with something because it does that. You can't have that with tobacco. So, but anyway, that's it. Hope someone can get a good idea from it and set themselves up in a way that they can protect their tobacco. I just realized all that tobacco that would have just gone bad if, you know, if I hadn't done something. I'd have been rehydrating tobacco till the cows come home. If I hadn't done that. Almost was anyway.
And we don't even have cows.
Huh?
And we don't even have cows anymore.
No.
They'd have had to come back alive.
Till the pit bulls come home.
Well, we got them.
Till the Chihuahua come home.
We got
I should have
them
left
too.
the squirt out where people could see.
I got a shot of her.
We'll do a video. The Great Bambino. There's my Bambi tattoo. Everyone thinks that's like a stripper. Like he's got Bambi on his wrist. It's my dog. But anyway, that's it. And this is the Briar Dude. And have fun. Live this life to the fullest because it's a one-way ride.